Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Angela. Um, this is the tail end of July. We're about to enter into August. Um, welcome to my channel, Yoga Dragon, Tarot, and Healing Modalities. I'm only going to do a couple of tarot cards today for you at the tail end. I'm going to do something Libra, something special for Libra, similar to what I did last night. And I'm going to explain to you what I want you to do while I'm shuffling. I want you to, and this is important, and it's only going to be two things that I want you to write down. I want you to get a pencil or pen and a piece of paper, and we're going to write down two things. So if you can do that a couple minutes up while I'm shuffling this, this is the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. This is a really, really unique deck. I have bought it 3 years ago, and I've only used it once, but I used it last night. And I'm going to go ahead and do a reading because I have to do something at 2, and I'm feeling kind of connected today. So yeah, go ahead and get the pencil and paper, and I'll meet you back here in a few seconds. Okay, for Libra, this is for Libra. We're going to consult a new form of divination that you don't see much on YouTube, called the Runic Oracle. It's an ancient symbolic ideographic alphabet called the Elder Futhark that was put into the ethers. This won't resonate with everybody, but someone's going to come on this channel and they're going to be pretty inspired because this is going to be really fun. Okay, for Libra. Okay, and I'm going to tell you a little bit detail about the Runic Oracle, and then I made these runes back in 1994 or 1995, and I used them every day for 2 years, and they were accurate. But the readings I did last night, I did 3, and I've never seen anything like those readings. There's a lot of planetary and astrological alignments right now that are pushing people into their personal power, and it's I'm kind of getting on fire with I'm a little bit overexcited about it, but it's like it's just after this lockdown, it's just it's really special. It really is. So if you're feeling this, Libra, this energy, get your pencil ready. Okay. So let me take a minute to detox my heart and make sure I'm connecting here. I don't want to come from ego, and I don't want to come from my brain because I'm kind of using my intuition right now. I want to talk about an archetype. Now, this is Ganapati Ganesh. This isn't about an elephant-headed deity that the Hindus honor, although that's the archetype, but it's the intent for personal power and spiritual growth in your life that we're using here. That's the energy that we're using. Ganesha, he is the bestower of success over obstacles in your life. Okay? That's what we're going to work with. Now, what I want you to do for the first, number 1, is I want you to think here. I'll give you a minute, and I want you to think about something in your life that's an obstacle that you want to overcome. It could be a bad habit, or it could be a blockage of something. Maybe you want to develop your psychic abilities. Maybe you're going through some dreams and vision work, and it's giving you inner turmoil with organized religion, and there's nothing wrong with organized religion whatsoever. But maybe you're having some awakenings and you're feeling some fears and you want to release that. But whatever it is that you're feeling is an obstacle in your life, and it might have been something that you've been struggling with for years, could be smoking or something, I want you to write it down, because this flame is lit and this is going to burn until it burns down. And I'm going to be, you're in my prayers, and I'm connecting in the ethers and the grid to whoever's drawn to this. We're going to consult the runic oracle. So let's go ahead and take a minute to write down what you want to overcome. And I am sincerely, this is how I heal. I kind of do it energetically. It's not for everybody. Hoping for you to have success to overcome this obstacle. We're going to say what the runes are probably going to relate. I hope they're as good as the ones that I did last night. Okay. This, my friend Mike, he fixed this bag. He sewed it. I had it sitting around for 12 years. I just couldn't, I had no idea how to get thread and how I could possibly fix this. It was falling apart. See it? It's really unique. It's like kind of like a gypsy bag. My mom gave it to me. I don't know where she got it. And I said, I'll be taking that. When I was in high school, there's 25 runes. See, this is a 20th century deck. I made it out of tiles, like for, I don't know who would do their countertop this color or purple, but that's what they are. And there's a bunch of them. And there's some paper ones, but the ones I pulled last night out of 24, they were the same 5 or 6 on all 3, just slightly different. So I'm gonna run with that energy, connect, and we're gonna see what comes out for you. So I'll try to put this in the right words. I feel pretty good, and I got 2 hours of sleep last night. In fact, I got 2 hours in the last 3 days, and you know what? Now I understand truly, because I have been praying day and night for 4 days, and I shifted something, and I'm able to maintain some energy and inspiration despite even though I'm not sitting and ruminating about it. I'm doing something. This is better than sitting and doing nothing. So what I'm saying is, these runes, back in 1994, and it was a intense, bittersweet time in my life because I was separated from my child when she was 7 years old. I was in Philadelphia. I was doing 12-step meetings, 2 a day for like a year, right? And I had an out-of-body experience that changed my life. And a lot of people are having some experiences. Now, this stuff is rampant now, but back then when I was Catholic, that wasn't part of my life. And I'm reading stuff I'm working with my spirit guides. They came. And they showed me which books to read, and they would, I'm not going to go into it, but libraries of each one and synchronicities, and I'm not using the book. I'm using my master guide. This is an alphabet, like I said. They're letters. These are great. These are fun. It's like a mini tarot card reading that you can do kind of quick, but that relates to the tarot, but it's ancient and it's deep. Now, the story goes that this form of divination, I don't like the word fortune telling. I think it's old school. We're not gypsies with tarot neon signs taking money and telling people a bunch of shit. Not the ones on YouTube. And if you don't believe me, you can check out for yourself. But this form of divination was preserved for the use of humans by Odin. He was a Norse god, and he actually hung from a tree and gave his life to save these in the ethers. Now, that's kind of an outrageous story, but that's just how the story goes. I used these every year for a couple years, and they were accurate, but I used them for different questions. Now, question number 2, or number 2, what I want you to do, and take a minute, is I want you to write a question. And you can be anything you want. It can be about a love interest, money, careers, if you've been having dreams, or if you have a question about anything, or loved ones, or a medical condition, how to heal it. I want you to write it down, and we're going to Libra for Libra, and we're going to see what comes out for you. You only do 5, so go ahead and take a minute for that, and then I'm going to shuffle, because I am going to pull 1 or maybe 2 of this special deck that I'm just now breaking in. This deck has visions, and this is so unique. I've never seen anything like this. This is a tarot deck. If that offends you, there's no problem. You won't be led to this channel. Okay, it's very thick. So you got your obstacle, and we have the light illuminating how to get through your obstacle, heal it, or bring it into your life. This is spiritual work. Now, regarding your question, I'm going to pull 5 of these for you. The first position, we're going to do Thor's hammer. The first position is your current situation. What's happening right now regarding your question. What's going on currently. Ready? Okay. Comes out. Just a minute. Okay. You got Urus. You got this. These represent. This one's paper because I lost Urus. Urus is now extinct. It was a long-horned ox that had strength. This is also about sexual passion and creativity. Whatever you're thinking about, I'll read it to you. It's called Urus. This one came out in one of my readings earlier. Kind of neat one. Get my glasses on. What are we at? We're at 12 minutes. This isn't going to take real long. The longest part's reading them. I know what they mean, but the way they word them on here is better. Urus is an ideogram for the oryx, a large, long-horned wild ox that is now extinct. Urus represents the strength and freedom of that animal and symbolizes creative power, sexual energy, and physical health. When Urus appears in your reading, Libra, it counsels you to think about harnessing your energies in the interest of personal growth. That directly relates to whatever your obstacles or blockages it could relate. Now, the position number 2 is what you can change regarding your question. What can you change? Okay. What comes out for you? Oh my gosh, the same ones are coming out. Day gods. This is the day. What I love about this one is there's a very short waiting period for this to manifest. Short. It's not going to take like a year or a season. This is a short. This is the day. You're going to receive a revelation. This is about the break of dawn and the mystical opposites in your life, when pain and pleasure, life and death, light and dark meld together. This is illumination, clarity, vision, revelation. It's called day gods, the day, the break of day. So what you can change is, when you're moving through storms like that, when you're it almost reminds me of bipolar, because when you're melding light and dark, that's pretty intense energies. You'll pass through it. What you can do is you can be patient while you're in this process. That's what you can change. Now, the third position is what you can't change. Kind of interesting. What can't you change regarding your question, your inquiry, Libra? Ready? Ready? What you can't change. Oh, Ansooth. You got Ansooth. You see, I made these. They're chalk, and I etched them in there on these. Man, it was heck cutting these. These were those tiles when they come in and you get a kitchen counter back in the day when they, I don't know who would get a counter that color, but these are those color samples on the chains. Yeah, I collect stuff like that. I can make art out of trash. I mean, discarded items. So this is Ansooth. We're going to read this. This is what you can't change. And when we're doing divination, you have to have the courage to accept, if it resonates, what comes out. Let's see what comes out. Ready, Libra? Ansooth. Ansooth is the most mystical of all the symbols in the Elder Futhark. Ansooth represents the mouth of the wise god Odin, who I told you about. Discover of the runes. It marks the link between Odin and the modern rune magicians, signifying truth, verbal expression, and clarification. Inquirers who draw this, Libra, when you draw this, take heed. An important message is forthcoming in your life. So you can't change that. Spirit's going to come to you with some illumination, Libra. Spirit's going to come to you with a message. You can't change it. Yeah. Spirit's coming. This could be your spirit guide, your ancestors. This could be in a dream, a vision. It could be in your church. Whatever spirit means to you, the Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, goddess realms, whatever, nature, anything, but watch for the signs. Animals, birds, count them. Dragonflies, yeah, you got a message coming, Libra. Neat. Now, we have two more. The fourth position is recent developments. What's been happening recent with regard to your inquiry, your question? Are you ready? Okay. Pretty good reading. What's recent? I'm going to take two for you. You got gift. You got Gibo. You just got a gift, didn't you? You're having a great summer. Gibo. This is Gibo. This means gift. Oh my gosh, this one came out in two out of three of my reading. This is a gift from your ancestors. You might be receiving an inheritance recently, Libra. This is Othello. This is looking at your ancestors, your roots, familial property, legacies, and it's also asking you to look at what you've learned from your elders. Back in the day, especially the Native Americans, the elders in the tribe, the older people, they were treasured, and they were put on the top of the ladder because they treasured and honored their elders. So this is kind of like a sacred one to me, this rune here, Othello. But it came with gifts, so you're getting a gift, and it has something to do with your lineage, or you could even be healing the pathogenesis, which is the ailments or diseases that came down through your ancestral bloodline, and you're going to be the one to heal that for your future generations and your children. So this is some beautiful work that you're doing. I'm sorry, I've been getting choked up because this reading's for somebody. Now, what's the potential outcome for you, Libra? We're going to check that. Now we're going to do a couple tarot cards, and we're going to be done. Okay, let's get a good one here. Potential outcome. This one came out last night too. This is Burkano. Fertility. Somebody might be pregnant here. Burkano, this is actually a stylized depiction of a woman's breasts. See it? That's what this means. I'm going to read it for you. This is the potential outcome of regarding your question, whatever it might be. And if this resonates, if you made it this far. Burkano is a stylized depiction of a woman's breasts. Burkano, or the birch goddess, is the runic symbol for the concept of Mother Earth. Get out into nature, Libra. Look for the signs. It relates to the cycles of life: birth, the coming of age, marriage, death, and it promises the blessings of peace and fertility. Its association with the birch tree pertains to the inquirer's physical and spiritual development. Whatever you're going through, Libra, and whatever is being revealed to you and gifted to you, that you're given strength and help from the universe, has the potential for tremendous spiritual and physical health and spiritual growth for you. Bounty and fertility. If you were back 100 years ago, fertility, people actually prayed to the, quote, goddesses of fertilities, because if they didn't come in, people starved. This is beautiful. I'm happy for you. Now, so let's put the letters away, and I'm gonna just do just give me a minute here. I want to put these back in the bag. So just take a second. Best wishes with overcoming your obstacle. These burn for like 3 hours, these little tea lights. Okay. Put these back. These are fun. They're like little, I like them. I use these. I haven't seen any on YouTube. I just seen a lot of tarot cards and oracle cards, which is what I normally do, and I do yoga and stuff too. I'm starting to get I'm just growing my channel. I've only been at this for a month, but I've been doing tarot cards for 30 years all my life, but not on a collective scale, not like this. So I'm a little slow at it, right? Now, let's cut this deck. And they're telling me to take these two. They're telling me to take these two. That's how it goes. You got one in the reverse. Oh, that's great. When you get a 5, you darn well want the 5s. And this is a tarot card. These are rich in symbolism. This is a 5 of Wands, 5 of Suns in this deck. There's French couplets on this. The 5 of Wands is calling for change because there's conflict, petty arguments, gossip in the workplace. People may be against you for your creative ideas, but this is upside down. So you made it through that, or you're getting through that. Conflict either with someone else or Libra. Sometimes we have conflict with ourselves. And I can't believe it because this card came out last night too. So this message is trying to get to somebody. Upside down. Now, you got 10, 11, 13. So this is a queen. But this one's called the prophet. Wow. The prophetess of suns. Libra, you're on fire. You're the Queen of Wands. Of the 4 queens of the deck, there's earth, water, swords, and this one's fire. This here queen, she's the life of the party. She's sexy, she's fiery, she's passionate. I'm going to try to get it closer so you can see what's underneath. You got the Queen of Wands. Everybody wants to be the Queen of Wands. This could also be a man. This is passionate and going for what you want. This queen is ready to spring into action. She's on fire and passionate about life. The fire, it doesn't have to be a fire sign, but the fire signs are Aries. Those are the bosses of the zodiac. Leos, which are the rulers of the zodiac, and also Sagittarius. But it doesn't have to be, and this could be a male or a female. This is a fiery, passionate, sexy, good-looking, beautiful queen. Very desirable. Nice, Libra. Am I going to leave it at that? Yeah, so this was a fun reading. I hope it finds somebody. Are we running? And yeah, I did a reading in under 25 minutes. I like the runes. This is only the second time I've done them, and I haven't used them since 1996. Okay, peace out. Have a great day. Mwah.